Good to see you.
Alright there, Revenants, welcome back to Code Vein, and today is the pain of the Cathedral. So hopefully you all are strapped in, ready to go, and I'm ready to go too. I'm pretty excited about this. We're abusing Ribcage here with all the vitality that we can possibly find to make sure that we get Cleansing Light, because this thing has an E+, and you have to go up 2 full letters, D plus to C plus, and so you need 4 vitality ups in your kit in order to make sure that you have access to cleansing light. Now we will have fairly okay dark and light damage overall here. We'll have lifesteal to make sure that we constantly are getting our health back as much as we can along the way, because there are a bunch of guys that we can get for free along the way to get some health back here and there, and that's going to help us a lot for our abilities here with blood sacrifice. So let's go run and run and run and run and do as much damage as we can possibly do, because overall
I
this is
see
going
the
to be
lost
pretty
over there.
rough of a set
There's
here, because we
something
have
waiting
to
for
run
us. Now what?
both the invasions and everything along the way here. So we're gonna just try here our best to make do with what we have. And for this lady, we're just going to use her as a battery to get back up on I-Core here. And I would like to get a backstab, but it's not looking like it's going to be in the cards there. But that's okay. It'll give us at least enough I-Core to get over to this fella over here, get a couple backstabs, get Cleansing Light going, and Blood Awakening as well. Now we will be interested in getting as much I-Core as possible overall, just because of the fact that stupid stuff like that's going to happen that I didn't think would happen, and we are going to be in a really bad way overall, because we are going to be hurting in most capacities here. Okay, so we'll go for this, and then we will absolutely heal. Okay, now we are again in abusing space of Queen's Ribcage here, so it's in our best interest to go for things as we get them. And as you see there, we can go for a little bit of damage overall, but the damage is not what we're really going for here. It's whoops, okay. It's really what we're going for is to hopefully not get hit like that, but also at the same time we're going to be able to go for a whole lot of abilities here overall, just because of the fact that we're going to be able to pass these very, very easily and very, very quickly overall. And if we can get some backstabs along the way here, that's going to be exceptionally nice. Ouch. Okay, and you can see that we do have some good ability here to go for some gifts along the way here and stuff. But it's not in our absolute forte to have overwhelming amounts of damage. But we do have, oh good grief, we do have pretty good damage overall. Okay, let's go ahead and heal and get some I-Core here. Good, and we should be able to. I was gonna say we should be able to. Oh, thanks, Mia. We should be able to have a pretty healthy amount of damage resistance overall. Whoops. Oh. Okay, and if we can continue to get kills on the enemy, then we will also be getting our health back as well. So that's something we need to look forward to. Okay, and here they come, and we'll go for a gift accelerator. Okay. Good. And that's what you can look forward to there as well, is you can take out multiple enemies all at once. And because we do have Cleansing Light and everything active here, it's in our best interest to get as much I-Core back as possible. Okay, good. And you can see there that we're able to definitely do some good damage versus those ladies and such, but it's in our best interest here to try and... Ooh, okay. Okay. Oh boy. Ouch. Thanks, Mia. Okay. Good. Okay, well that was definitely uncalled for there. Okay, let's back up here. Whoops, I missed. and we'll just go for a laser beam there. Okay, so definitely a pretty rough invasion there overall, as it is normally, but we were able to get through there in one go, which is to say really, really good things about Blood Awakening because of just how overpowered this kind of a thing is. And now that we have really no other abilities here to do anything, we're gonna have to be pretty careful here along the way. And hopefully, we can get enough backstabs and such and so forth along the way that we can get access to Blood Awakening again along the way, because that is where the exceptional abilities come out, and because we do have that 5% recovery of health on kill, we hope to be, obviously getting all the kills that we can, just because of the fact that we do need all of that ability here to not get hit like that, but that we can actually survive and withstand what's going on. And good, that'll give us 5% health back. And we'll go for Cleansing Light here since we have double gift extension going. Okay, can I hit him off the edge? I can. Excellent. Goodbye. And that's another 5% health, so that's excellent. Most excellent. And the 5% health will really help as it builds up over time here, as most of the time... whoops. Okay, Mia's gone. That is really, really bad. Because now we are in a pretty bad way here. Okay, we'll just dodge her for the moment. And because we have literally nothing except our gifts here, and we have no Blood Awakening ability here, it's going to be pretty bad getting through these next couple of sets here with these folks. Okay, but as long as we can get a couple of backstabs and get some of the restands and such, we should be okay overall. But you can see the cast time of difference that we have going here as compared to when we had Mia active. So we'll switch this for Dark Shout now, because why not? There we go. And as you can see, we do have a really, really good amount of damage that we can put out if we need to, but Dark Shout will only work now with Twilight. It does not work with Thunderbolt Impact. So as soon as we get up to the next missile here, we will go ahead and fix ourselves here with Mia, and we'll be back up and running at full. So you can see the power difference that it causes when you don't have White Mia active, because of the fact that Blood Awakening is just that good of a gift overall. And you don't really need to have super skill when you pair up with it, because it literally takes all the pressure off and all the ability out of what you're doing, and it really transfers super amounts of just actual raw power to your fingertips, and all you gotta do is just push the button and things kind of disappear after a while. Even though it's not, a physical weapon damage kind of gift, I'll show you at the Berserker kind of how you could go for a physical damage set, because he is a physical damage monster, and he does resist physical damage 25% in phase 1 and physical damage 50% in phase 2 when he's enraged. So it's in your best interest to, put him down quickly. But we'll see here how we do going for these ladies here, as we will have to try and go for some backstabs, some kills here, and get a whole bunch of ichor back in the meantime. Okay. Whoops. Ouch. Okay, so we're taking a whole lot of damage where we shouldn't, because I'm not paying attention to what's actually going on, unfortunately. Okay, so there, and we'll get our 5% health back. That's good. And this lady up here, we don't really need to go for her, but that is 5% health, so I'll take it. And because we can increase our I-core a little bit here along the way, I might as well go for it. And she's confused in the lightning there. Okay, and we'll go for a plunge, and that should kill. Good, and I hope I got the kill. I didn't get the kill. Oh, come on. Why did Mia get the kill? That was supposed to be my kill for that wonderful 5% health back. Okay, let's go for Blood Awakening now while we have Double Gift Extension active. Okay. And let's head on over. Oh, good, she's right here. And that'll put out a bunch of damage there. And we'll go for a parry there, so that's nice. Good, and that puts her down very, very nicely and easily. Excellent. Okay, and then here we have this lady that we can parry as well. And then because of that, we can go for this. Oh, Mia got that kill too. Oh, come on. Mia, you're killing me here. Those are all my kills that I'm supposed to get, and you're not letting me have them, so I'm very put out by that. Now, for this lady, it's in your best interest to go for Lightning Slash or Pierce, and so since we have Twilight on us here, we can go for that, and we can do some pretty good damage here with it. And we can put her down nicely. Okay, so 1435, we're still up at some pretty good health there overall. And as Blood Sacrifice does cost us some health as time goes on here, the fact that we can get back 75% of that, and at the same time get back 5% from killing an enemy, we can actually do we can actually get back a bunch of health where we normally wouldn't be able to. Okay, so let's go for backsteps here. Now you could switch this to whoops, we got the wall glitch there with the camera. Now you could go for a regenerative drain, so every backstab you get a 5% health back, but that's okay. We'll take it for what it is here. Okay, and we'll go for this, and we'll wait for Twilight. There we go. Good. And she should go down. Oh, I think Mia got the kill, unfortunately. But you can see there just how amazing this set is, that you have two really hard-hitting Crush Pierce gifts from Thunderbolt, Impact, and Twilight respectively there, but overall you're actually really able to put out really good damage on the enemy whenever and wherever you need to. And because of the double gift extension, it really lends itself to some good overall abilities. Now if you don't want to go for this guy and go for Jupiter's Blade instead, so you have something faster, you can definitely do this, but I like it that you can mix dark and light at the same time. And if you were going to do that, then what you would want to do, obviously, is switch to this guy, and then switch to the pipe here, so you are at quick mobility. Let's see, 5, and you have about 12 more, so 17. So you could potentially go for the Ice Blood here, 17. Yeah, and that would get you quick mobility. So you could go for something like a Devour version, and you could use this as a kind of alternative here to running the light the mind and willpower kind of duo here. Okay, and as she runs over here, you can go for some slashing. Whoops. She's over here, and if we will get some backstabs here and such, we can go for White Mia in the next kind of area here, and because we are able to use our weapon now, as opposed to most of the other things that we've had up till now, the past 4 videos we haven't used our weapon at all, basically. So it's kind of a refreshing change here from what we've done in the past here. And you can see that it really doesn't need to be used, but you can use it, and it does very well in the event that you're trying to get more ichor, more health, more everything back. And obviously for these long hallways, you can switch to just getting through here quickly and easily. If you don't like walking, you can definitely do that. Whoops, that is not what I wanted to do. Okay, but we'll go for some ichor here while we can. Okay, and then we'll go for Mia. And we only have one gift extension active, so that's kind of sad, but that's okay. We'll deal with it. And where's Jupiter's Blade? There we go. Okay, let's go for this and some gift extension here, so we can go for some kill here. Okay, and we'll definitely backstab our way through here to make sure that we have enough damage and ichor recovery to make sure that we are keeping up on our abilities here. Okay, and we'll go for some health or some ichor there. Definitely want to be pumping out the ichor as much as possible whenever you can, just because of the fact that you're able to continually get ichor back because of blood sacrifice. You need to keep up on your health recovery as well. Oh, like this guy. He's good health recovery there. That's 5%. And if we run over here, this guy pops up, and that's another 5% health back. Probably not worth it for the 3 ichor that is, but we'll take it anyways. And we get about 289 on two enemy kills, so 145 roughly on 1 enemy kill, which is not too terribly huge amounts of health recovery, but it's enough that we're able to keep up our ichor requirements in spite of only getting back 5% per kill. So it all works. It all works very well here together, and how everything is going. It's just the cathedral is very long, and Blood Awakening is over now, so kind of sad there. Okay, and here we'll definitely just go for some backstabs on this guy, because we need 24 ichor, remember, in our pool to make sure that we have access to Blood Awakening at any one time. So definitely in our best interest here to keep that going. Okay, we'll hit this guy off, and then we'll kill this guy. So now we're back up to full health, which is excellent, because you never want to not be at full health, obviously. So we've rested at 1 missile so far, so that's really nice. That we don't have to rest at the missiles all the time, and we can still do pretty well here overall. And let's go for White Mia here, because we've got a couple of ladies here that we need to go for. And you can see that it's pretty bad that we're at 24 ichor, and then we do this and we're only down to 12. So that's really, really bad overall. And let's see if we can get some backstabs here, because that would be excellent to try and get back to as much as we can here. Okay. And unfortunately, she interrupted our ability there. Oh good, and I think Mia must have killed her there. Okay, let's go ahead and heal, and get Cleansing Light going. Good, okay. Now we can head on in, and go for some backstabs here. And even though we have a +10 weapon, we really aren't doing any damage overall. It's not really what we're signed up here for, but we need to go for our gifting, and that is where our bread and butter comes from, is the gifts that we go for. Now, going for the second invasion, that's obviously going to be absolute brutality, so we will switch our slashing blade to Aurora Flash to make sure that we have enough slashing ice damage versus the purple ladies. Okay, so now we are back at the missile, and we're at 18 ichor, so that's pretty good. But we'll go ahead and rest here before we move on with these ladies here. So we do want to be doing Crush versus them, so we could switch for Blast Bolt, as that does exceptionally well as well here in the Cathedral, and because we have really, really good ability overall here with what we have set up. I don't know why Mia didn't give me her gift extension, but that's okay. We'll just deal with it this way. Okay, and there we go. So you can see there that it does very well. Over half her health in one go there. Good. And you can see that our weapon is pretty pitiful. It's literally just a decoration on our character to make sure that we still have quick mobility while at the same time not hampering ourselves in any kind of way. We don't need quick mobility right now for damage or anything, but we want it just because of the fact that it's very, very nice to have quick mobility when you're going against these kinds of enemies. Okay, because there can be lots of them all at once, and so on and so forth, and you want to make sure that you're actually going for the most amount of damage that you can while you can. Okay, so as we head through here, we're doing fairly well here in the cathedral, and this lady, we will burn her quick, as that is definitely a no-no there. And this monkey, okay, and we'll burn him. And this monkey, we can stagger him all the way off the edge here, and just get rid of him. Oh, I think he almost killed himself there, falling down, so that's nice. And we'll go down here, and I think he's waiting for us over there, so that's nice. Ouch. Her 360-degree shield swipe there was something I was not expecting there. Okay, so let's go for as much ichor again as we can. Remember, we need 24, always in the bank at least, to make sure that we can go for our ability here with Blood Awakening with White Mia. So always pay attention to that when you're running Blood Awakening, is that you need huge amounts of ichor ability to make sure that you're able to actually keep up with the demand from Blood Awakening. Because if you can't keep up with that demand overall, you're really not going to be able to run this set at all. Okay, and we'll just go for this here. Good. Good. And this will give us the ability now to go for Blood Awakening. Okay. Good. Very good. Okay, and we'll go for Blood Awakening now because both gift extensions are active. Okay. I don't know if we got both active time there, but that's okay. We'll deal with it. Now, the cool thing is here that you can shoot, I believe, through the walls here. Well, not through the walls, but through the openings here, to that lady over there. I don't know if you can lock onto her from here. I thought you could, but we'll check here. Yeah, you can't. Oh, you can lock onto her. So we're definitely gonna do this guy. Okay. Okay. Okay, and that did not quite kill. Okay, she's still down there, so that's nice. Okay, and we'll go ahead and get some ichor here, and we'll go ahead and heal. And oh, there she is now. Okay. Oops. Okay, so she had a hard time figuring out where we were and what was going on and all that, but not a problem. Okay. There we go. And that is the beauty of Blast Bolt versus these Golden Warriors, is that you can have very fast cast and very high amounts of damage because they have a 0% resist to crush damage. So that is what you want to be doing versus them, is Lightning Crush, and that is exactly to the T what Blast Bolt is. Okay, let's drink some water here. Oh, the cathedral's always so long and drawn out. Okay, and as we go into the Berserker fight here, what was our Blood Veil here? Okay, this guy. And we'll be running the halberd, and it'll be a slow halberd. Can I get quick mobility? No, I can't, because I need to be at 51 and a half. Okay, so we will run this, and you'll see just how interesting this can be versus the Berserker here if you go for physical weapons against him in some kind of ways here, just because of the fact that he's not typically a physical weapon enemy. And you can see here that we have to go for something like this to make sure that we have access to Blood Awakening. Otherwise, we don't have enough ichor available to us at our base ability here, so we have to make sure that we have enough here. Okay, and one more. Let's heal. Good, and Mia. And because we have double gift extension, our slow is going to work out pretty nicely here. Where is the slow cartridge? There we go. Okay, and we'll go for one more. Good. And one more. Good. This, and this, this, and this. Okay. Okay, and let's go for a backstab first, just to give ourselves... Oh, whoops. I need a gift accelerator here. Good. Okay. And another one just because I'm not prepared here. Okay. Okay, and you can see here that the amount of crazy recovery on your gifts and everything is very, very good. And you can see the crazy amount of damage there that you can get quickly and easily. And because the gifts go very fast, you're able to put these out very fast on him. And you can... oops. Okay, Mia. Thanks. Okay. And the speed at which the gifts come out, it does very, 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 very well overall. And so you can, that's how you can use Mia and Blood Awakening with your weapon damage. But anytime you do that, again, you're incurring huge amounts of damage loss from your weapon. As you're here at 1253, you go down quite a bit, but because Chariot Rush and
wanting to be cautious,
Circulating Pulse do 8 attacks between the two of them, and they do it in exceptionally fast amounts of time because of Blood Awakening. It really, 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 really boosts your energy, or not your energy, your damage on the weapon 5% every time you hit the enemy because of Dancing Blade. Let me just switch to the code here. Because Blade Dance increases your damage by 5% every hit, and this gets you 8 hits. That's 40% increase to your damage, just because of these two gifts. So if you do this over and over and over, if you do these 4 times, that's 160% damage increase. And if you do it 5 times, which wouldn't cost you very much, because this is 1 ichor to cast with a 3-second cooldown, and this is 2 ichor to cast, so it only costs you 3 ichor here to do these 2 gifts back to back, and you have really, really fast cooldowns on them overall, and so you can get huge amounts of damage pumped out just because of Blade Dance and Blood Awakening. So it's kind of an interesting interaction where you need to lose a lot of damage to gain a lot of damage. I know it sounds kind of counterintuitive and whatever, but that's kind of what it is. Okay, so now as we have the second invasion here, this is going to be, pretty rough here for us. Again, because this invasion is even harder than the first one that you run across. So we'll have to definitely keep that in mind here as we get into the run here. And I think we'll go for a drain activator. It's Mia. Okay. Now, not too bad there, and we can go for a couple of attacks here. Mia's kind of in the way there, she's just kind of standing around. Now, it's in our best interest to kill these enemies quickly, because of the fact that we definitely do not want to be engaging in any kind of foul play here where Mia's gonna die, because we don't have a gift to bring her back. So we really, 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 really need to pay attention to keeping White Mia alive here. Okay, and let's go ahead and get Blood Awakening and a couple of things here. And let's go ahead and get up on our ichor here as well, because this big lady is right here around the corner, and we definitely want to take her out before the invasion starts, if at all possible. Okay, and here she comes, and it's nice that we can cast and get her down most of the way here, before the invasion even starts, so that we don't have to worry about her at all. Okay, okay, good. And we'll go for a backstab here, so we can ensure some good good damage and I-core recovery before we actually get started. Okay. And what do we got here? Oh, it sounds like a monkey. Sounds like a monkey. Definitely get back from the monkey here while we can. Okay, let's help Mia out here. Okay. And that thing is gonna eat our iframes for breakfast there. Okay, let's go for Cleansing Light because we need a bunch of health here. And I-core. Okay, I don't have laser beams. Oh boy. Okay. Let's go for this lady. Oh, we're dead. Thanks, Mia. This is the one I wanted. Okay. And almost dead there. Okay. Good. Okay. And definitely go for laser beams now. Okay. Again, I do not enjoy this invasion at all, because it's exceptionally difficult. Oh, monkeys. Go away. Good. I think we got the big lady there. Oh, Mia, that was my kill. Let's go ahead and heal one and get some I-core back here while we can. Okay, I hear monkeys, I think. That's really, really bad. I do not want to be hearing any monkeys of any kind. Okay. Okay, good. Okay, and another blast bolt to put her down there. Good. Okay. Oh, I did not. Oh, 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 oh. What in the world? Okay. Okay. Now that I know what's going on here, let's go for a launch. Good grief, I did not expect this crazy lady to come in here. Oops. Okay. Good. And her we can hack down, I believe. Good. Good. Okay, Mia's in really, really bad way over there. Let's get rid of this one. And then where's the teleporter? Oh, come here. Okay. Okay. This is an intriguing way to go about getting this lady gone here. Definitely was not expecting it to go like this, but okay. We did that invasion as well without dying and without Mia dying either, so very, very good overall, I would say. Definitely go for some health here and go for some I-core as well while we have Cleansing Light active. Pretty good haul here of MJ212s, it looks like. Okay, and we got our Pure Blood for the victory. Excellent. Okay, not too terrible overall here, and as we have a lot of Cleansing Light active all the time, it's pretty good for us to actually use it when we have it. And again, you definitely want to be running Mia in between these sets here, just because of the fact that it's such a good gift, and it helps you in a whole lot of different ways. And so if you can have it active at all times, it's definitely worth it, and it will definitely help. Okay. So, as we get this lady here... Oh. Okay, not bad. Definitely didn't want to take a chance there with her in any way to make sure that we actually, you know, get as much damage on her quickly as we can, because the minute we let them do anything, our life is over. So anytime you're running Blood Awakening, the real beauty of this thing is that it can adventure and it can boss. Typically that's pretty hard to find, is something that can adventure and can boss all at the same time and do both of them very, very well. That typically doesn't happen. And it's really, really great that this can do it all, literally. Okay, good. And we'll go for this lady here, and definitely get rid of her immediately. And you can see there that because you have very, very fast cast times, and you have very, very fast follow-ups and such. Where am I? You can absolutely put down very, very hard enemies, as we have to do, I believe it's like 16 or 17,000, maybe 18,000 damage on these ladies before they actually go down. So it's really, really important that you put them down fast, hard, and quickly, because they will absolutely end you very, very easily. Okay, and she's down this way. Okay. Oh, couldn't get a parry. Can I get a parry? Nope. Oops. And Blood Awakening is over. So now we need to go for more backstabs and such to make sure that we are able to, so that we're able to get it up and running again here. Because, as you know, we need it all the time, because that is where the a huge amount of ability comes out for us. So, I mean, and since this is the Blood Awakening run, this is very, very fun to see just how effective you can be while not really having too much active at any one time. Okay, and we'll do this guy here. Good. And you can see there 11,000 damage just instantaneously, basically. And it's really, really great that you can do that in that amount of light there. And an occasional parry I said that weird, does not hurt at all either. Ouch. I'm sort of healthy. Okay, and let's go ahead and heal, just because of the fact that we're getting bashed in the face there. Good. And you can see that the combination here between the two of them makes up for a whole lot of our inabilities. Okay. Okay. Excellent. And that is so nice that you can put those big moments down at a distance there, and Thickums is always looking to sit on you and squash you at a moment's notice, so it's definitely worth it to put them down very, 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 very fast. Okay, and let's keep on heading in here. Now, going for Aurora is going to be a real problem here overall, because we will need to do some crush ice blood in phase 1, and in phase 2 it's going to be rough because she does get ice and blood resistance, whereas she doesn't have that in phase 1. So we're kind of hoping and praying for the best kind of outcome here with her overall, because if you hit her during her phase transition, again, you get massive, massive damage spikes, and so it's in your best interest to try and hit those timings as good as possible.
Thanks.
So we'll have to try for a little bit of luck and a little bit of ability there with Merciless Reaper, but we'll see if we can actually get it going. Okay, what's she gonna do? I never know how she's gonna open up here, so it's in our best interest to wait for her to figure out what she's doing, and then we'll lock onto her and go counterclockwise to her. Okay, and that's good. Good. And it's always a wonder to me that I can actually get those parries every now and then, just because of the fact that they're very, very difficult for me to actually pull out whenever I want. But here in the Cathedral, I do have a pretty good feel for how the teleports go and the timings on those overall. But I hope you guys are enjoying the Blood Awakening run, as it really is a very, very unique, interesting kind of a different way to play here with communals, because typically communals are boss centered, but Blood Awakening is definitely an exception to that rule, as it does very, very, very well regardless of what you're trying to go for. It really, really, really holds up, and it bosses very well, and oh, she always goes around my veil. It's kind of annoying. But it's a really, really fun, entertaining kind of a set that you can go for on your own, and you can boss very well, and you can adventure very well. So it's really, really good overall. Okay, we need some ichor here because we're kind of out of all options here overall. And unfortunately, Blast Bolt is a very, very good, and cheap gift at the same time. So you're able to kind of use it at will whenever you want, however you want, and you don't really incur any kind of serious losses overall. Okay, so now as we go for Aurora here, we want to go for Crush Ice Blood, and we'll see just exactly what we can do there. Now, since we're running Ribcage and we do have
I didn't
really
get involved
high
in this yet.
dark and light value here overall to make sure that we're,
The
you know,
cathedral is
well
finally right in
equipped,
front of us.
and we don't want to be doing really what we have here. We want to be doing other things. We'll see. We'll see just what we can do here with something like a Queenslayer set or something. But I don't think Queenslayer can work because it reduces us too far down. So we can't really do that, and we can't really go for Harmonia because Harmonia, if we use Merciless Reaper with Field of Thirst and Supernatural Blood, it will get rid of Merciless Reaper. So you can't really cheese her that way. So kind of what we're going to do is we're going to go run back to Hunter here, and we'll run this for her boss fight, as this does actually pretty well overall here with what we have going, and we'll go for Sanguine Roar and Freezing Roar, as those will only be 4 Ichor each, so that'll be enough time in between the casts to go for Sacrificial Blood to make sure that we have enough Ichor, hopefully, to actually get through her. Now, this is
Thanks.
pretty rough overall here because gifting against her is not in your best interest overall, but you want to do your casts um, during her phase transition, if at all possible, because that is when you get the massive damage spikes overall, and so it's in your best interest to go for that. Okay, so let's go for this, and we need to be going for the pipe here, so we have quick mobility overall. Good, and let's go. Yes. Now Mia didn't give us her gift extension yet, so that's unfortunate, but that's what we got to do. Okay. Okay. Okay, good. And hopefully she will transition here. Good. And there we go. So that's pretty good damage there. Unfortunately, we couldn't get the second one. Okay. Okay. Oh, ouch. That hurt. Okay. Oh, and she's transitioning. And I couldn't get a cast off there. That's really unfortunate, and she's gone. So that's Aurora in phase 1. She's actually pretty simple and pretty quick, but for phase 2, we have to hop on out because of exactly that, and we can't go for what we normally do here because of her elemental resistances. So we will go for Slash. Um, in a big way here, and we could go for Crush, as that is very fast cast, while these are pretty long. Okay, so Arm of Set is typically not used, but this is one of the places where it can be used fairly well to do pretty good damage overall. It's nothing super incredible that you say, oh my goodness, look at Arm of Set. It's definitely the sleeper
Now
uh,
we're
the sleeper item here, but that's not the case. But it does do pretty well, and since it only costs us 2 Ichor to run it during the fight here, it'll be kind of that filler ability here in between, and it'll do pretty well for us overall. Okay, good, and we will want this also. Good, and I think we're ready to go, and let's go. And you can see there that that does pretty good damage overall. over not you know, not anything incredible there, but definitely definitely pretty good. Oh, whoops. Okay. Oh no, I forgot to dodge. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and heal. And oh no no no. Okay, now cast. And oh, I thought she was transitioning. That's unfortunate. Okay, but and Arma set doing pretty good work there overall. And she didn't transition twice. I don't even know why she didn't transition, but that's kind of weird because she should usually transition, and that's when you go for big damage during that transition time. She was doing a lot of the flame fingers and stuff. I thought that was the transition point at that point, but it wasn't. So, anyways, uh, coasters. But that's how you can gift effectively versus her is with Volatile Storm or Sands of Depravity. It really depends on how you want to do it, but these three gifts, I guess actually you could say, are really great because they're typeless, meaning they are elementless, I guess you could say, but they are slash and crush, which are pretty good overall to make sure that uh, you can do enemies like this where they have a huge element resistances, but during their physical resistance, you can still gift effectively and get some pretty good damage out overall, and you don't have to worry about
Huh?
all those elements
What's that
and how
mean?
the damage sets go and everything. So, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this here with Hunter and Ribcage here in the Cathedral, and how you can kind of go through here, heavy gifting all around with Mia and adventuring with her and bossing with her and everything. It's just a real treat to run Blood Awakening overall, as it's probably one of the most versatile communals. Eva's being the most versatile communal, while at the same time Jax being a one story, one trick pony kind of a build, and Louis is kind of that same one trick pony as well, just as a lesser version of Jack. But Mia and Eva are just incredible as their communals are really, really, really good
I'd like
overall,
to study the
and
source code that we
that's
found
just
near
the
the
story
gate.
behind them. So,
Helping with
anyways, we'll be in the Ridge
successors
of Frozen
comes
Souls
first,
next.
doesn't it?
Thank you guys, and we'll see you tomorrow.